Three skills of successful test takers. I look at successful test preparation as an equilateral triangle of skills. There are really three components that need to be working together in harmony on test day in order for the student to maximize his or her score. The first component is content, right? We have to know the material. What does that mean? It means knowing all the math covered on the test. On the current SAT, that means knowing vocabulary. It also means knowing writing errors, grammar rules. It means knowing how to write an essay. So the basic components, the basic know-how that you need in order to get a high score is the first component of any successful preparation process. But it's only a third of it. The second component is strategy. Now, when I talk about strategy, I mean test-specific strategy. What you do on the math of the current SAT is different from what you do on the math of the ACT, which will be different from what you do on the math on the redesigned SAT, which is different from SAT subject test Math Level 1 and Math Level 2. Each exam is its own unique being or organism. They have their own personalities, and you have to understand what each test is looking for and how they're testing the material in order to be successful. But again, it's only a third of it. Lastly, is this idea of test-taking skill. It's one thing to know the content, another to know all the strategies for the test. But if you cannot bring it on hour 4 of the SAT or the ACT, you're not going to maximize your scores. So test-taking skill, at least in my opinion, is best developed through repeated mock tests. When I say mock test, I don't mean a practice test you take in your home on your bed with the radio on, or radio, I'm dating myself there, right, with Spotify on or something, okay? I mean going to a testing center, whether that be a school or the office of a company, sitting alongside other students and taking the exam under simulated testing conditions. You'd be surprised by how much comes up just by sitting through 3 hours, 4 hours of a test, okay? There are people who are sneezing. There are people who are taking their pencil and they're tapping as they're thinking, okay? Even during the actual exam, the real experience, things come up and you have to know how to handle it, okay? So, content, strategy, and test-taking skill. Those are the three essential critical skills for successful test takers.